As soon as we walk in there, everybody just starts cutting promos on the mic. YP's out there balling. He's got his camera in the middle of everything. Brazzers Devlin running the Snapchat or the IG stories like a POV porn. Talked to him a little bit. They were filming. We walked into a full-on, and then a live press conference and a weigh-in happens. By the way, you outweighed him by 10 pounds. I think you're in a good spot. I think you're in a real good spot.
There's not even a fucking chance in the world.
Everybody's saying he's bigger than you. He's stronger. You're 10-pound weight advantage on him. 221.
If I lost another 10 pounds in my gut, I would be like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm glad. He's going to get knocked. He's going to get beat down with dad strength. Literally. The reason I got a dad is my pullout game is strong, but I got dad strength.
Yeah. I think dad strength comes with, like, fathering.
Well, I should have fathered probably 9, 10 kids, but your pullout game is so strong that you can't fucking hold me down.
They had, like, the classic old-school stare-down.
Yeah, we watched it.
The old-school classic stare-down, and literally right over Smitty's shoulder, you see, because Sean was staring Smitty right in the eyeballs, and I was in it because you guys weren't here yet, because we didn't find out about the weigh-in until, 2 days ago. Had to get a fucking private plane to get Sean here in time for the weigh-in, or he's DQ'd or some shit like that. So everybody took a bus. We took a plane to get him here early. They had their entire crew with them. It was just me, Sean, and James Bond back here, this motherfucker, all tatted up.
Which, by the way, the three of us could have fucking cleaned out the entire house.
Okay, all right. I mean, I think we're in a much better spot than them. But they
boys in full fight mode.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I can't wait. I just cannot wait.
They had a crew of people behind him just barking at Sean the entire time. And it was one of the most hilarious things I've seen in my life. Lewis, a sales guy, is just all out of his mind in a latex mask, which he's allergic to. His face is swelling up, barking in our faces.
Tell you what, if I could pick one guy from that squad to come over to represent Sean, it's Roan. Roan was hysterical during the entire
He's hilarious.
Roan is out. His brain is incredible.
Yeah.
But he's on the Smitty side of Smitty versus everybody. They got shirts on. They all got shirts on. Shitty.
I didn't like it. I felt bad. I felt like we left you guys hanging.
I
know you handled
it,
but it was tough to watch because we couldn't be there.
The video that'll come out after the fight, that Foxy has filmed the entire thing, basically a behind the scenes look at this whole thing after Sean rises to the top. People will understand that literally this weigh-in thing got tossed on us 2 days. We didn't even know there was a weigh-in until Lewis said, I'll see you on Thursday, after we made a $10,000 bet in a Bitcoin, by the way, which is back rising, which I told him. This is going to be a $50,000 bet all of a sudden for him. But the video, you guys had no chance to get there. So we just had to do what I do. It just adds to the story of the whole thing.
It was like they had rehearsed. They had a rehearsal scheduled for 2 o'clock today. Yeah. They had their shit already, and you guys just walk right into the unknown.
Yeah, we had no idea.
Who was dressed in like the fucking top hat and everything?
Oh, it's Devlin. Devlin did that for the first fight, too. He's a boxing promoter.
Ah.
Now here's a guy who's going to be absolutely electric on commentary tomorrow night. He and I are going to be splitting the play-by-play. Dave is a boxing fan who actually has knowledge of boxing stuff. Me, who's just going to be completely observational, seeing what the fuck
This
goes
is
on.
loose boxing, though. I wouldn't say my knowledge of boxing comes in greatly handy during this. My big question for you is where your head's going to be, because you get your boy fighting later in the night.
I am going to be on so many edibles that, and I have so much confidence. I cannot wait for the night to start. Like, I'm very much, I've been.
Are you going to be nervous?
For what?
Chef.
No.
Did you hear the S at the end of edibles?
Yeah,
there's going to be so many edibles.
I'm going to be very relaxed.
I had a chocolate, like, I actually got a chocolate, like, weed bar and Barstool Secret Santa.
Okay.
And then I had it this past weekend, and I thought I had to call 911. It was a debacle.
Every single time I've taken edibles twice in my life, and he talked me down off the ledge last time. I was like, Nick, can we call the ambulance? He's like, you're fine. You're fine.
It took me like an hour to crawl just on the other side of my bed to get water. It was a debacle.
Hey, POV Devlin's getting us on camera.
Also, you know what we were talking, not to change subjects, this fight, which I'm very excited for.
By the way, I'm a big fan of Devlin.
If you guys set up this midget fight, because you guys,
little person,
Za will kill your guy.
Someone said Todd.
He's not technically our guy.
There's a big size difference.
Za is like 250.
Now listen, in the little
he weighs more than me,
dude. We were telling a story.
He could potentially be.
He was wearing a shirt. This is when I realized how big he was. I was like, Za. He was wearing Barstool gear. I'm like, when did we get like little sizes? Like, what do you mean? This is an adult large. It fit him like perfectly.
And he's an athlete too.
Huge.
And he's an athlete.
And
like,
that would be. God,
He'd kill him.
I'm Zaw's biggest fan.
Hold on, no. But our
murderer.
guy is not our guy technically. We haven't even brought. He drove from Ohio to our office. He is hilarious. I am all about having.
I heard when he called in. I was listening when he called in the first time.
Yep, the little person perspective is one that I've been missing in my life after hanging out with Zoff for a few weekends. I absolutely loved it. So I was all in. Then I meet him. He's a really cool dude. So business-wise, we got to figure it out. But I do not think he would bode well against in a fight.
I don't think so either.
No, Za would be the little person midget heavyweight champ of the world. He's literally
freak athlete too.
Like 220.
Freak athlete. Do you remember when he was cutting promos for the college football show and he was like cutting on people like
He was dead serious. He thinks he can be a fullback in the NFL. He's like
nose
nobody
tackle.
could tackle me.
I think he could be a nose. I think he could be a nose tackle too. But he would be because he would do those roll over top of guys back on his feet thing a lot. You know when that tackle happens when the guy doesn't actually touch the ground.
Life experience. We were saying he's went on a field trip in Zimbabwe. His friend got eaten by a panther.
Oh my God!
Like outside the school bus.
See, there's no amount of training to balance that out. When you came up with your friends getting eaten by lions,
Panthers, have some respect for the cat.
That we were talking. I wouldn't. You have to. This is all fun and game. It's gonna be a great fight. Za's a murderer. Like he'll kill somebody.
I agree. Listen, and we're not signing anybody up against.
No, the way they were talking too, I feel like they're a very tight knit community.
Yeah,
and will not fight each other.
It seemed as if they were real tight.
They like go to events and stuff together.
I got a question. Dave,
they all know people.
Do you now, outside of being like he has no footwork and he has no real like hands.
Who, Smitty?
Yeah. So like the fact that I might have more of a dad belly than him has no bearing.
Oh yeah, because Dave, you have been talking about that a lot.
What was the word you used?
Doughy?
Doughy.
Yeah.
Look, he did. He looked a little.
That was just a little observational situation, right there.
I'm just you gotta call it as you see it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I got more confident in Smitty seeing the weigh-in. Pat said what you think. The looks and appearance may not matter. I don't know. I was all in. I
who
was
was that
rooting for you
big
to
bald
knock him
dude
out.
that won the tough man
It's
shit?
gonna happen. Don't worry.
Butterbean.
Remember his ass, dude?
How about? Roy Nelson. That's a quick one.
Hold on, he's going to lose tomorrow.
Yeah, he's going to lose tomorrow. But
this is a real thought. We need to get Butterbean in here for the next rough and round.
Yeah.
What do you think he's up to?
I don't know.
Hanging
Nick
out.
texted me. Nick texted me, though. He was like, listen, you need to call Dave immediately and get Butterbean back into this rough and rowdy
What about
circuit.
Butterbean and Hefty Lefty?
No, the Vito, the torpedo, dude.
Nah, he would get dropped by Butterbean.
Vito the Torpedo was just sitting at home in Bluefield, West Virginia until a week ago. Guy uploaded a Facebook
Someone
video.
called him out.
And now I got to fight.
Also,
I just talked to him in the lobby of this hotel, which is where we are doing this podcast from, by the way. This is the Pat McAfee Show. Thanks for listening.
Butterbean, we actually was having this conversation that nobody answered on the way up here, like the most Americans. And Butterbean's probably one of them.
Now, you guys
one
were
of the OGs.
When you think America,
you guys were in an airport for 7 hours. You had a lot of time to talk. What like, who
Brutal.
planned out the like the weigh-ins in the dog masks and shit? Like, because Lewis is allergic to that mask. His face is swelling
he blew up. So he's got his crew. The Philly crew's coming together, and you guys have your crew. I don't know when they plan that. The mask. Hey, Lewis is here. Light switch Lewis here.
He's been rocking the mask though online.
Yeah, that's for the Eagles though. I didn't know this. You planned it.
Yeah, we gotta stir some stuff up. I mean, we're City of Champions.
You and me are betting $10,000 and a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
In the
what
market,
are you guys betting?
$10,000 and a Bitcoin.
So that's like $20,000. Isn't a Bitcoin like
Could be
$10,000?
$20,000 to $100,000.
Let's go. What a good bet that is. I'm not in the crypto game until tomorrow night when Sean wins.
You bet Smitty too, right?
Huh?
Didn't you bet Smitty?
What?
You bet Smitty?
Oh, yeah. You're talking about, I thought you said I bet on Smitty. I was like, no.
No.
No way.
You
I
bet
thought you were saying
against Smitty.
Yeah, for sure. Against Smitty. It's plus 150,000. He gets 1,500.
Yep.
I have the money
what
on
those
me.
odds are right now. And then obviously the winner minimum gets $10,000. So that's a pretty decent chunk of change.
It's a big
I'll tell you what, it's a big, you are becoming a big time boxing event. Like, there's a lot of boxers that have boxing careers for 5-6 years that never box in a thing that has. Now, granted, not everybody's winning $10,000, but let's say there's 70,000, 50,000 people watching. There's a lot of boxers that have entire careers that ain't never boxed.
The last UFC pay-per-view was around 130,000 people bought. I think we have a chance to be, assuming our technology doesn't break like it did, I think it could be 60, 70,000 people buy this thing.
Which is hysterical.
It's insane.
And it's going to be the best money they spend, too.
And you have to know that there's not every single one of those downloads is more than one person watching it.
Totally.
Yes,
totally.
for sure.
Tons of fight
Because
parties.
bars,
yeah, like passing around the codes.
We got bars back in Indianapolis that are showing.
Yeah.
You know?
Same
the beauty is it's a lot of fights, but they happen really quickly.
Yeah.
Because there's 3 1-minute rounds, so it's just action.
And there's no bullshit in between it.
Yeah.
It's a little everything. It's funny, it's real, it's human drama, and then there's real like knockouts and everything else. So, yeah, it's going to be so it's going down. Yeah,
oh, actually, I'm going to
after the
down on me.
Because people saw the weigh-in.
Yeah,
people saw the weigh-in.
I have not placed a bet yet, by the way, because I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. I will be placing my bet now.
No, you. Yeah. Still money, still on Sean. You know what made me originally? I was listening, like I said, listening to your podcast. No, I was listening when we were in Minnesota, and you had Mitrione on.
Yeah.
And he wasn't saying it. You guys weren't talking about the fighter, but I heard him talking about you training. He's like, his footwork's good. And I'm surprised how good he is at boxing. I heard that.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That made me think Chef is a prohibited favorite. Smitty, he's in good shape.
Yeah. There's a lot of motherfuckers in good shape.
You see him in that bag yesterday, not breathing, fucking gassing out.
Dude, his heart is going
to
explode.
We're going to find out tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
that's what I love.
Dave, his heart is going to explode.
That's what I love.
That could be a good 35-second situation where, like, clear situations are going to be happening. He's in front of 4,000 people, man. He ain't never been in front of 10 people before.
I think Schmitty's going to hold his breath. He's going to come out with the flurry. He'll be holding his breath the whole time. And when he's done, because Sean's getting hit by Mitrione, guys like this, you're not going to go down. And when he's going to be gassed, and then, it doesn't matter how strong or how built you are at that point.
Doesn't matter how good you look when you can't hold your hands in front of your face.
Yeah, when you're full of that acid. What's it, lactic acid?
I could be wrong, but that's my prediction.
Acid?
And then Sean owns the
sports
next
science.
2.5 minutes.
I think so, too. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
It's an interesting venue, too. It's like old school, like the old like ballroom boxing. Like where it was last time was an arena.
This hotel is really fucking nice, man.
This is new? This is your hometown. Where are we going? People tell me, where am I going? Well, you know what I meant.
But I went to school here, but this place was not there.
This hotel's nicest bartender's a real prick, though.
Nick is not a fan of the bartender. I mean, this started earlier.
His gel's all dried up back there.
I mean, Nick is in a bad mood. He rode on a bus all goddamn day.
Where are we going tonight? Mama's or something?
Joe Mama's.
Joe Mama. Like Yo Mama's. Joe Mama.
Yeah, so the guy's name is Joe. He and I went to school the same years, and he wasn't a football player, so he wasn't in a tight group, but I was out every night with him, basically. They were out, we were out, and we got along. And him and his boys just partied, and then they just bought the bar that we partied at. So now they own the bar.
So if we go there and be like, we're with Pat McAfee, we're going to get red carpeted over there?
I don't know about that. It's a Morgantown bar for sure. Let's not expect a red carpet anywhere. But
it could just be like, hey, we're friends.
That Michigan place, though, that we went to where we were stepping on glass bottles everywhere.
Rick's?
Oh my God! It won't be like that. It'll be cleaner. It'll be cleaner than that.
Somebody hit me up from actually the football team saying to come check out all the facilities tomorrow.
Yeah, me too. What time
are you going?
I think so. Yeah, but we got to do our fucking show from 10 to 1.
Yeah.
Are you doing your show, man?
I'll call in.
Oh, okay.
I mean, your whole crew is here. We have people.
I know. That was a bad move by me. Should have done the just best of. You said that literally.
Although it'll good promote the fight. You can get people fired up. Get your Heartland people going.
You're right.
So
I cannot wait to call the fucking play-by-play with the humans that are going to walk into that ring.
I assume you're part of his entrance.
Yeah. We're going to have a good end. It's going to be a big moment. It's going to be a promoable moment for R&R3, his entrance. It's going to be one of those things where it's like, okay, that's electricity right there. It's going to be a good promo.
Is Big Cat singing the national anthem?
He is. There's actually a prop bet on just like the Super Bowl.
What is it? Is it over, under, or what? Because what was ours?
2 minutes.
2 minutes, and she was under by 6 seconds or whatever.
6 seconds.
How much?
86
minute
seconds.
26.
I think Big Cat's driving. He's driving. I think he's driving 6 hours just to sing the anthem. He's addicted to singing the anthem.
Me. Yeah,
he lives to sing the anthem.
Yeah, he texted me. He was
Minus 125 right now.
Yeah, he called me. He was like, I need to talk to you about Friday. And I was like,
yeah, because he was asking him to come in. I'm like, well, we got the color. We're doing it. He's like, he just wanted an excuse to be like, I got to be there to sing the anthem.
Yeah, so this is what he said to me. He said, so are you going to call Sean's fight? And I was like, no. He's like, okay, so maybe I'll come and call that fight then. Okay, so you're not going to. Okay, and then maybe a couple other. I was like, yeah, man, we can share a mic too. I think we can make that very funny as well. If you want to come do whatever you need to do, man, I'll get off if you want to. Okay, so I'll just come do a couple fights. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm going to come. I'm going to drive Friday morning then. Yeah, I'll see you there.
Yeah,
that was like his full thought process.
Anthem.
And he's singing the national anthem. He never said that one time.
Anthem.
Oh, my God.
Anthem. Because I told him, like, you're calling the fights. Yeah. But he wants that anthem. He lives for the anthem.
He crushed it.
Oh, he's a big anthem
crushed
guy.
it last time.
It's the only time I've lost my composure at Barstool. The very first time we did that was we were at a minor league baseball game, and I couldn't keep a straight face. It was the anthem, and people taking it seriously. But I knew he tries to hit this high note at the end, and I had it in my mind, and I lost it.
Because when I watched it, right? So my lady and I watched R&R1.
He can sing.
So my lady and I watch R&R1 at the house, okay? And we're watching this. We're expecting a full Barstool operation here. I cannot wait to watch the clusterfuck that's about to happen. So we start making some food, and all of a sudden, from the fucking other room with the volume up on the TV, I hear Big Cat start fucking belting out this national anthem. I walked over to the living room. I stood like at attention, and I like stared at the TV, you know? And at the end, I like sat there for 2 seconds, and Sam was out in the other room. And I was like, yo, he killed that guy. And Sam was like, he was good. He crushes it.
Big karaoke guy.
Oh
we went through a phase whenever we made videos on the road. Like he'd try to casually do it, be like, why don't we just mix in like a karaoke scene? You just go in and sing karaoke. Like all the time. Like when the Cubs lost the World Series, he sang karaoke.
How does he
when
keep
they won
a
the World
straight
Series.
face, though, like the type of human he is.
He takes it serious.
So that's a dead ass serious thing?
He's dead ass serious, loves singing.
So you laugh at that, he's not happy.
We got in a fight in like the pregame of the first time because I did the cymbals. Like I just
I remember. I seen that video.
And we got in like a legitimate fight because he said I was stealing like the moment. He's like, you're cymbaling too much. I'm like, dude, I cymbal when it's a crescendo, but I just got off the cymbals.
Hey, do you just look at people and just wonder if they're in the rough and it could be any motherfucker walking around.
Oh, big time.
It could be a pizza delivery person here in Morgantown.
Should we play Rough and Rowdy or Nah game?
Yeah, right? That's
Rough and Rowdy or Nah.
All right, I'm going to go eat my food. But
hey, thanks for coming on, man.
No, I'm excited.
Tomorrow should be a lot of fun.
Tomorrow's going to be electric.
It's going to be a good... Lewis, just put that mask on your face tonight, cuz you can't see shit tomorrow, bro.
Lewis, go get your skateboard.
That's Lewis.
That's how Lewis always looks.
That's just James Bond from earlier that we talked about. He just asked a very simple question about how Lewis didn't know that his latex allergy would fuck his face up with that mask. And he doesn't work for Barstool, so he doesn't understand. Like, there's not a lot of thinking like that. Like, that isn't even a thought in his head. In his mind, he was like, I'm gonna put the dog mask on and I'm gonna bark as loud as possible. Never in his life. Lewis has never worn a condom in his life.
He's a gambler. Yeah, he's never worn one.
He's a gambler. Yeah. He rolls the dice. He just got audited, I think. I hope he's all right. I hope life's good over there. Doesn't need latex face and an audit at the same time.
There's also a good chance that mask could be made of something absurd. Who knows where it came from?
Yeah.
I mean, you watch a documentary on how they make cocaine, it really makes you wonder what's in everything. They can make shit out of anything.
Can I point out something hysterical right now?
Yeah.
So Nick does not chew, but Todd bought this fake chew to quit actually chewing, and since Todd has bought it, Nick now chews this fake stuff
and
all
not
the
only
time.
not only that, Nick got in a fight with a bartender because of his chewing addiction to this fake tobacco.
We're in West Virginia. You forgot I went here for a year, okay? My mind is back in West Virginia.
He's in the dorms right now.
He thinks he's in a dorm.
He's back in Towers. Did you stay in Towers?
No, I stayed downtown. I was in Arnold.
How long were you here for?
1 whole year, freshman year. We had a suite, no big deal. Private bath.
I slept in Towers. I pissed a room in
Caleb's
Towers.
walking by right now. Caleb was one of the men in the dog mask. Yep, in the press conference. It was incredible. Caleb, this is not your first time in WVU. You like a regular at this place now. Buddha Ben and Devlin here.
It's only my second time.
I did not. I didn't see it. Devlin, I appreciate that, though. Hey, we don't get on the IG much on the story, so it felt good to get that tag from Devlin. Hey, that green suit was a very boxing promoter look. You guys did the promotion well tonight at that press conference.
Yeah, I look good.
I thought you guys did well.
Trying to get on your level, Pat. We don't have cool
No.
I don't know if you're trying to play mind games or some type of weird.
Caleb, I'm telling you, I was
strategy.
genuinely entertained, and I just got off a conversation with somebody who wasn't here, and they said Roan crushed it. They said Roan's voice in there was incredible. I want to let you guys know, just because you picked the wrong side doesn't mean we think you are untalented individuals. We just think you got some dumbass brain making a bad decision tomorrow night. That's all we think. Is that okay?
I think our smartest move that we pulled was making sure that we had the press conference before the entire cohort showed up, because you guys would have been way deeper than we were. So we wanted to make sure we had it nice and early. About 5 minutes later, everyone showed up.
If it does look like that, if only people watch it, they think Smitty's rolls real deep, and we got like nobody. Like people who just learned about this, that just watched the first press conference, like, oh, that lazy eye guy's got no friends.
We watched it from the limo van.
The guys that he rolls with are fucking jacked.
Yeah, they do feel good about that though. I got good shadows in there. It was a good lighting.
I was talking about me.
Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about me, Kay. I thought we were talking about me.
Yo,
That's
I love
on
you
me.
guys.
Selfish.
See you in a minute. We got something. We got to talk to somebody.
All right.
Oh, I
Just go
respect
do
that.
something.
Hey, you guys have a good one out there. Hey, go have a good conversation, boys. What a hilarious group of humans there.
Good people.
Young and Happy is their whole operation. And
They are.
it is. The brain on them is very incredible. They do a lot of like man on the street work. Then they get the best out of people.
I was talking to Caleb earlier because that guy, like,
Oh shit!
he asked the questions that he asked people.
The
is
fruit-
absolutely
Absurd.
insane. Like, and in straight face and doesn't care. He asks questions that could feasibly someone should just punch him in the face sometimes.
And he has complete gut sack. We
Yeah.
don't gender assign having guts here. A gut sack.
Or without
just-
conscience.
I thought Migos might hit him in the face.
He literally,
Yes.
he literally walks up to anybody and says anything, and then reacts to their answer as if they're dead serious. Whenever they're just like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
It's a
He
gift,
is incredible.
yeah.
It's
He told me that there was some SI swimsuit model red carpet, and somehow they got credentials, but they assigned a security guard to follow him right next to him the entire time.
They
the only
heard
one of
about
anybody
him.
who got press credentials.
Dude, whenever they're doing their college football tour that they did in the fall, they camped out inside of a trash can outside of Kirby Smart's office, the head coach of Georgia. And when he walked out at like 1 a.m. or like 2 a.m. from watching film, they popped out of the garbage can with microphones. We're like, what are your thoughts on the game this weekend? And Kirby Smart was just like, what the fuck just happened?
That's great.
They give zero fucks at all. I was on Real Radio today, by the way.
I saw that.
Boy, it
Not
was
one
tough.
F-bomb. You dropped a douchebag of hell in a dam, though. But not
Was
one
that like
F-bomb.
local Morgantown,
Not
or
one
was that-
dump.
32, it's syndicated on 32 channels across West Virginia. Have some respect. And it's streaming live on the internet on much better cameras than ours.
What a setup with that little light behind him and shit.
Oh, they had this.
They get more views? Nah.
Nah.
No, but their setup is incredible. Their setup is very
They had those
nice.
same cameras that New York has, those white ones in the middle of the first floor.
Oh, yeah.
And they
like
were
those.
very nice people, too,
Oh,
by
the
the
top.
way. They were very nice to me. There's one particular guy that works in that building, I think, that said some terrible shit about me. And I didn't think he was a good guy at all. But he was not there. So that's good. That was good. That was a good situation. That would have been I texted beforehand. The one guy invited me on. I know him. He's a great guy. He texted me beforehand. He was like, hey, would you mind coming on our show from 6:06 to 7? I was like, oh, we got to weigh in or whatever. And then my next question was, who's going to be there? And I just wanted to hear names because, boy, I am a grudge holder.
love Grudge Pat.
Yeah, I'm a grudge holder. If I just feel like you were just very,
One of the best.
if you were too much at one particular point, in my eyes, I'm like, yep, that guy's gone. I block him in real life, not just on Facebook.
But wouldn't you have wanted to go almost even more just to,
No.
just to crush him?
No, I wouldn't want to go in there. I'm like, listen, I'm just here to watch my friend beat the fuck out of somebody. I don't want to go into this guy. You got to remember, 27 death threats. There's a lot of people that didn't like me around here, so it's like I need to just go ahead and just count my I don't hate everybody that wanted me death, but this one particular guy, I definitely hate him.
Right.
So I'm not gonna go around him. It's just like I'll just stay away. I'll block you in real life. Let's go ahead. You just live your life. I don't like you. Let's just keep it moving. Not awkward for anybody.
There was one time we took a trip to the casino in Wheeling, West Virginia. We were probably 21, 22. We got back to Pittsburgh. It was like 2:30 in the morning. Pat wanted to go out. So, Pat, bars are closed. We can't go out. He deleted all of our numbers.
Yep.
Unfriended all of us.
It was my only weekend home in like 4 years, and these guys didn't want to go out. And I'm like, are we kidding right now? You guys aren't my friends, man. Like, what are
What
we?
time the bars close?
Two.
About that time.
How long
Two.
did
But there was places we could have went.
how long did the block
It was
last?
a few months.
I talked to him the next day, but everyone else wasn't as lucky.
It was a few months. I was not happy.
Hilarious.
I viewed it as a direct shot in the face. Like
That's called it's just very disrespectful.
I did, because I was like, man, I haven't been able to drink in like 2 years, 27 months. I come home. Like, what are we doing?
I
right
forgot about that. You were coming off the.
Yeah, like, what are we doing here? Let's go.
Man,
Let's live a little bit.
All right, that changes my mind a little bit.
See?
It's almost like he was in jail for 2 years and he just got out, and you guys didn't want to go have beers.
We were at the casino all night.
Listen, I wanted to continue a little bit longer than everybody else. I mean, I still believe you should have came. Hindsight.
Then the 2-hour drive back to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So everyone was asleep, and we didn't even know we were at his house. We got to his house, and he was thoroughly upset, like just shaking mad.
Yep, didn't like it. Didn't like the situation. I was unhappy with it.
See, I tell my friends all the time, when I Irish goodbye, when I ghost, it has nothing to do with you guys. It's just I'm tired.
Yeah. I just thought that at the time, now listen, I'm much older now, and I understand that there are different speeds for different situations. Okay, remember I retired the chug. What was that? 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting older now. I was probably in the wrong there. Probably overreacted. But it's one of my favorite grudges I've ever held in my entire life.
It's just fucking hilarious. I love it.
Months without talking.
Sean, I have a question for you. Schmitty posted his boxing shoes tonight. Did you buy some too?
I borrowed some. They didn't come in the mail in time because I'm a last-minute motherfucker.
Yo, by the way, very funny situation. They're talking about our private planes and shit. We got that less than 48 hours ago. They're talking about our stuff. We didn't even get your shoes in time.
Yeah.
We're running shoes and gloves.
That just proves he's like, oh, I want to have shoes. What the fuck you do with shoes? You
We weren't
you
even worried
no
about
footwork.
that. We weren't even worried about that.
What do you do with those shoes? What do you do with those shoes? You look like you don't know what the fuck you're doing in the shoes. Like you're wearing your dad's shoes.
I respect that a lot for you because that'd be the first thing I thought of.
The
as soon
outfit.
as the day that you have
For sure.
About how I'm going to look.
For sure.
I thought of it.
If
I
I
just
ever get
didn't
into
execute.
WWE, I already got what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you should have seen the suit I was going to get. Oh, it was going to be awesome.
Oh, wait,
but I don't execute
Did Chucky Customs not come in?
What? No. Shit got busy. Your boy just never fucking sent the art. Next thing you know, I'm borrowing everything.
You borrowed shoes from someone here?
No.
Kyle,
Okay, one of the
producer
guys-
Kyle.
By the way,
Yeah.
nobody would share anything here, by the way. This is a
Yeah, I was
hilarious
gonna say.
situation. An entire frat is here, and 2 of their brothers are fighting. The one guy got a tattoo of a heart on his stomach with your mom to make a promo video against the rough and rowdy guy he's fighting. Like, that's the one thing he
commitment.
did.
It's
The other
commitment.
guy's name is Casino. They call him Dickie, and they were chanting his name while he was weighing in. And these are the most bro dudes in the history of bro dudes on Earth. There's 20 of them. They were chanting.
Man.
They were doing the Rocky music at one point.
I looked at this group of guys.
Oh, yeah.
I said, there is no way they go to any kind of university. But then I realized we're at West Virginia.
Michigan State's talking like that.
I'm dead serious.
You might as well be on another planet right now, buddy.
This kid's going to be making $1 million
That
a
has
year when he's
nothing
30,
to
still
do-
having that
Wait
fucking
until tomorrow
supercuts
night.
haircut. I respect that.
Wait until tomorrow night after the fight, and you see fucking High Street.
That would
I
be
can't
Evan
wait.
Fox, by the way.
I can't wait.
I'll tell you what. I'm excited to go out and see some old friends. I'm excited to celebrate Sean's victorious
Humongous
fight.
victory.
Clear victory.
Clear
victory.
Don't let it go to the judges, fam.
But I want to let you know that High Street is going to be out of control tomorrow night. It is going to be a very wild situation. We are
there's no
entering a carnival of some sort, and we need to have that type of mindset. If this is anything like I think it's going to be like tomorrow. Now, it could be very different.
It's urban warfare.
It could be very different. It could have changed a lot.
I'm glad we have
But
James Bond with us.
we need James Bond. I'm happy he's here with us because, boy, when it gets dark down there, there's a lot of stuff going on in a lot of there's a lot of shit going on. You're a Mardi Gras, but just like with a more rompous environment.
One time I was here in West Virginia. You know the frats like at the top of the hill? They had an entire snowboard jump, and their entire party was sponsored by Red Bull. And
On
there was,
the
like,
street.
professional snowboarders there.
On the street, they they just built a ramp
Swear
on
to
the
God.
street, like right downtown, and just shut it down. Just the kids did. The party did. Like this is not like a city certified thing. They just built
No
it
permits, huh?
on the street. We're doing this right now. There was like when Osama bin Laden was killed on May 1st or whatever. The entire city was in flames with USA chants until 6 a.m. And there was no arrests. It was just like, do whatever the fuck you got to do. This place is absurd.
God
man.
bless this place.
This
though.
place is
Jesus.
absurd. I lost a lot of years off my
What's the
life.
bar that's underneath that had penny pitchers?
Oh yeah, we talked about that with the kids today. It's the it's Chasers.
Yeah.
And it's
Shooters and Chasers.
Yes, they had pennies. They had penny pitchers on Wednesday nights, and there was only one door in and one door out. And normally you get a heads up when the ABC was coming, which is like the alcohol board control or whatever, who give all the underages, right?
Right.
And it's never an actual underage; it's a minor in consumption or something like that, which is just they just want money from you. They don't want you to actually.
You majored in consumption.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, there it is. And we're sitting down there, and it's this tiny little. It's just there's no windows. You're in a basement at that moment. There's only one entrance. It's a stairwell that's real tight. There's no lights, and it's penny pitchers, and there's 80s music playing. And Wednesday night was the last night we really partied hard before our Saturday games. So our entire team was there, okay? One particular Wednesday, we had a pretty big game coming up on that Saturday. We're at this penny pitchers place. We're all freshmen at this time, redshirt freshmen. We're down there having a great time. No heads up that the ABC was coming. I saw some of the most athletic shit. These dudes were hitting up these steps in a fashion that I had never seen before. We had dudes like a safety on our team who was a special teamer, who was just a freak athlete and a hilarious human being, who would be in the NFL for sure if he could ever just do right. He took off from the basement to like step 10 and then hit a shake on an ABC officer, got up the steps, get out, no underage. See you later. Peace. Bang. In jeans with like assume a big chain on at the time. It was just amazing. This place used to be upside down.
Dude, the one time I was down there, I walked in and Kevin Pitsnoggle was down there.
Oh my
in
God.
a full
6'9".
A full leather duster that went down to his ankles. It was absurd.
For those that don't know what that means, what is a duster?
Okay,
I've seen the same thing happen.
An outlaw
Pitsnoggle.
Josie Wells jacket, a gunfighter's jacket. That goes all the way
Full
down
black
around.
leather trench
Do you know who
coat.
Pitsnoggle was?
Okay.
Do you know who Pitsnoggle was? So Pitsnoggle was this big hillbilly white guy from West Virginia. He was being heralded basically as Indiana's Larry Bird, right? This is our guy. So he took the WVU basketball team. He's 7 foot tall and could drain threes. That's all he did. He would drain threes. Beeline was here, and all they would do is Mike Gansey, Pat Beeline, Pitsnoggle. There was a couple other guys on the team, and they would just rain threes. And Pitsnoggle, they went on this run. They got hot, and they started running through the turning, and Kevin Pitsnoggle became this famous dude, obviously on campus, and he partied. And he was 7 foot tall, and you knew exactly who the fuck he was as soon as you walked in. He would have these big and tall white, like just big and tall white shirts, you know, those big white with baggy ass jeans with like these dope basketball shoes, just slamming pitchers of beers on like Wednesday nights. And it's just like this school, like every single person here is just having a great time at all times. And I don't know if it's still like that. We're in a very stuffy hotel right now.
Is that where You've Been Pitsnoggled came from?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's where it is. Whenever he would drain a three, though. So he would make like a three and like at the buzzer. It would always be a buzzer beater three, and that was the you guys.
Especially since they played Pitt, the Backyard Brawl, that was the rivalry, blah, blah, blah. And his name was Pitsnoggle, and it was just perfect. People ate it up.
But would like people say that when he was going out and like getting hammered, like, he's getting Pitsnoggled right now?
Oh, yeah, obviously. Like, I assume if Aaron Rodgers was to go out, like, people would have done a double check to him, right? Like, Pitsnoggle became like a catchphrase. Yeah, man. But literally, you'd see him. It was... Dudes like that are never out of view. Like, everybody's looking at them at all times. They were always on a stage.
He has to be on point at all times.
All times.
As soon as he steps outside, there he is.
Anthony Costanzo, right? We go to Japan with him. I went to Japan with Anthony Costanzo. He was 4 foot taller than some of the motherfuckers.
When he came back, when he got the plane, they said, Godzilla!
They really did call him Godzilla at a nightclub. He was getting beat with glow sticks. It was one of my favorite moments I've ever been a part of in my entire life.
My favorite part about Pitsnoggle was like the bars we went to, they were freshman bars, right? So you had to have a fake ID, but it wasn't good enough to get into like the real bars. There were certain bars you could get into it, and he would still come to those bars and just sit in the back.
Yeah, you don't go to those
lean
bars,
against the
man.
wall and just dominate.
That was always a very interesting. That move was judged hard. If you went to one of the freshman bars and you were of age, it was a very interesting conversation that took place, because we'd have guys that were like going over there or whatever that'd be like new to the team or whatever, and they'd be like, we're going down to Club Z was another one. They're like, we're gonna go to Club Z or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, why are you going there? He's like, oh, good times. Or I'm like, yeah, but you're like with a bunch of high school. That's like prom right there. Like, that's a freshman, all freshmen partying together. And then Pitsnoggle walks in. You're like, holy fuck. Okay, I guess Pitsnoggle's going to this place. You should think about it.
I haven't had a whiskey sour since
SoCo and Lime. That's the
or
thing.
SoCo and Lime. Sorry, SoCo and Lime since Club Z.
Hold on, I was thinking about this the other day. I said there was some drink I did heavy, and
SoCo and Lime.
SoCo and Lime was it. I think everybody has a SoCo and Lime run, and then pukes it all up. James Bond's probably still on a SoCo and Lime run.
I don't know if you know this, but he actually has a black silent chopper that hovers ahead of him wherever he goes.
A chopper? I bet you that he does have
black
people watching
chopper.
him right now.
Just look at him sitting there all handsome.
I've been in a room with a chief of staff. Is that what they're called? Chiefs of staff. They're the ones who talk to the president, right? Okay, so the chiefs of staff, the one of them, came and talked to the Colts the night before a game, and we have a hotel as well. And we don't rent out the whole hotel, so there's other people in the hotel. So, like, whenever we're going to meetings or something, he had a team of, like, 7 people watching him at all times. And I was like, holy shit. Like, and then you obviously, the easy, low-hanging fruit is like, not so secret. Like you know, like we see like 7 people, but it would just be me and him in the room. It ended up with just me and him and a couple cooks in the room, and there were 7 people standing on the walls just staring at us while we're in the middle of it, like the room, and one table and a table. There's like 14 tables probably, and they're just staring at us. I'm like, is this your life? He's like, yeah, I feel like you probably have that, and I just don't know that. James Bond. Or look at this guy. He's got fucking
He's got a sat phone in his backpack.
Those people, like, he probably knows so much shit, this guy.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
He knows so much shit, and I just want to pepper him with 100 questions, but I can't because I feel like that's disrespectful. That's like when people walk up and be like, "Hey, what's Peyton Manning?" Like, I don't want to, but I want to know. But that chief of staff, whenever he sat down at the table with me, boy, I had questions. We're not talking about punting a football here, bub. I want to know about a lot of things. What's going on with the border? Like, what's the cartel doing? And he's like, he went full into a politically correct answer on everything, except for when I asked about Edward Snowden. I said, some people think Edward Snowden's a hero. How do you feel about him? He said, well, some people don't know shit then. He's a fucking coward or something like that. Like, he lost his shit. Like, everything was a politically correct answer. Bang, 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 bang. And then because he didn't expect to be in this interview, by the way. He just wanted to eat dinner, and I was the last person that went up to him.
You went to full Zito mode.
Yes, exactly. I went full Zito. Because I ain't never going to talk to a chief of staff again. I am never going to talk to a chief of staff.
Chief of staff is on such a high level. They have a guy that follows them with a briefcase that is a sat phone that's encrypted. That it's directly just for communicating to the Pentagon.
See?
Everywhere they go.
I got one of those at Verizon.
By the way,
you were talking to one of those guys.
Incredible
Sat phone
news
17 plus
to hear
one.
that, because that makes me feel even better, because
Yes.
you're 100% right. We
Yes.
should do that. But, man, I asked so many questions. And the Edward Snowden one was the one that he was like, well, those people don't fucking know anything then. The people that say he's a hero. I'm like, okay. Well, now that I know that answer, all right. And then every time I see Snowden in anything, I'm like, that guy's got no chance. They're like, oh, he might be up for whatever. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, no,
I
no,
think
no.
he's hated by the wrong people. All right, so to wrap this thing up, what I want you to do, we only have 4 microphones in the middle of a lobby here in Morgantown, West Virginia. By the way, which people have been very nice. These people have been very nice.
Except
It's
for the
incredible.
bartender.
Happy to be here, except for the bartender with Nick, who I think it's Nick's fault. Nick doesn't know how to chew. He doesn't do this normally, so he probably came off wrong, to be honest. If we're going to keep it real here.
Asked for a plastic cup, and he thought it was like
I
asking
think
for a
it's
gun.
how
He
you
treated
said
like,
it, not what you said. If I
said,
had to
hey,
guess.
excuse me, do you have a plastic cup I could have?
Oh, come on. That's so smug.
What an asshole.
Just so
What an
Oh,
asshole.
fucking respect. Look at, can you smell the fucking jasmine in the air?
Dude, they have lights behind all of their whiskeys here at the bar. All of the whiskeys
that
are
move.
lit up behind the bar. We are at a very nice lobby
Yo,
right
hey,
now.
This is West Virginia Lewis.
About to have. I know. We saw him earlier at the weigh-in.
That back of that bar reminds me of somebody that got their fucking phone brightness up at a club. It's like, calm down, bro.
Yeah, and all the bottles are the
Yeah, you're going to get cataracts. Turn it down.
It is so bright.
Or like in the back of the plane, you're trying to get a little nap in.
Excuse
Lady
me.
next to you got one of them fucking Samsung joints that are big as fuck.
Hey, another big thing with lights when we're talking about this. When you're on a plane, like, keep your shit down. Like, keep your shit down.
The window?
Yeah, we don't need you running a spotlight in the fucking plane.
That
okay?
one fucko?
Oh, my God.
You're allowed to have it up for like 5 minutes after takeoff.
Oh,
and, like,
look
when
at the
you're landing.
view. We're leaving. Cool. Get your little thing you need. Then when we're landing, cool. But throughout the trip, I think we go ahead and keep that down. And, you know, I think it's a team effort. All planes are teams' efforts. Let's remember that.
Yeah.
All right, to wrap this up, let's listen to some music for this send Sean to sleep or to at the fight. What do you think? Should these be songs to send him to the fight?
Yeah.
Fight.
To
I
the
don't need,
fight.
I'm narcoleptic. I don't need help sleeping.
All right. You're a narcoleptic? Is that real?
Oh, 100%.
Why don't you do a show like Insomniac like David Tell? That show was awesome back
No, that
then.
means that he didn't sleep. Yeah, that's opposite. Me and him are
It's
completely.
just a show of Sean sleeping.
Just me sleeping at
different
clubs.
parts of the country. At all
Truman
times.
Show, by the way, they said some of their highest ratings were when he was sleeping. So people forget that.
People forget.
How about when he escaped? Whenever he put the little puppet in there. You know, we talked yesterday about Jim Carrey being the greatest actor on earth. Whenever he put the little puppet in the fake bed in the Truman Show down there in the basement, good
Oh,
move.
yeah.
Good
Good
move.
move. Everybody was in. Do you ever
Fooled
think your
me.
life is the Truman Show?
Do
I've
what?
thought that.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, a lot of times. I'm like, this is a joke, right? This has to be, this is a joke. Diggs, what's your song for Sean? Let's roll with it. I'm not going to be able to hear it, I don't think.
You're going to have to say
this is great. G Unit, right? 50?
Obi Trice,
Oh, yeah,
Eminem,
we tried. Well, he was in G. No, he
Dr.
was,
Dre.
Hey, wrong
When
group,
shit
bro.
hits the fan. I know the song. I just it's been fucking 12, 15 years.
I'll tell you what, Eminem has been popping off on my Pandora station every once in a while that I have. Old Eminem was quite a fucking wordsmith. He said
Obi
some
Trice,
shit
too.
that would get him murdered now.
I love Obi.
I had that album.
It was a very interesting situation whenever he was loved by the left because of the hate Trump this. But he was hated by the left back in the day when he was rapping so hard. Eminem is just that dude, man.
the coolest guy ever.
Okay, good stuff, Diggs. What are you going to listen to music all day tomorrow? Or today, I guess?
Yeah, like tonight?
No, today.
Today. Oh yeah, it came out. That's
When
right.
this
We're living in the
podcast-
future.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll definitely listen to music, but I mean, I'm not. I think it's the same as stand-up, man. It's the same. It's the
100%
same setup,
is.
the same walk-in, the same everything, the same feel.
Same mindset.
Yeah, outside of the fact that you just got to fucking get punched in the skull.
Nice. Okay, Foxy, you got a song?
No.
Foxy, pick a song. You're after Todd. Yep. I can't wait to hear what you pick, by the way, Foxy.
I can't hear what Todd has going
I
on.
can't wait to hear what Foxy picks. And Todd, too. This is going to be some hateful shit, I think. We were looking at Slipknot guy the other
I think
day.
you're gonna like mine.
Really?
I went outside my zone because one of my favorite fighters when he fought was Quentin
How's it going,
Rampage
team?
Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
In the
How's it
UFC.
going? That's
So
the
this
Rough
is
and Rowdy
Quentin
owners.
Rampage
Hey, hold
Jackson's
on.
intro
I just want
song.
to let you know that's the Rough and Rowdy owners that just walked by.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they own this thing, and they have to love what's happening with this.
Yes.
They have to feel
Best
real
move
good.
they ever made.
Dude, they're talking about like 70,000 people watching tonight, like on pay-per-view. That is
I'm not a
big.
mathematist.
So, or a scientician, or an Englishan, apparently, because goddamn, those are some numbers, though. Good for them. And it's
Nice.
going to be entertaining as shit. Anyways, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
All right, so this is...
So this is Quentin Rampage Jackson's walkout song when he was fighting. He was one of my favorite fighters. It's the only reason I know this song because this is outside
Was
my
this still when he was in Pride?
Yeah. No, that's UFC.
Excuse me, I watched him do an entrance at Bellator, and it was a full-on WWE entrance. There was smoke, he had a chain on, he howled at one point into the
The
camera.
dude's, he's one of the best. Here we go. This is Ain't No Stopping Me, Al Capone.
Al Capone, he was not mentioned in the acting thing.
You look like one of those old-time guys who's calling fucking working the phone.
I honestly can't hear it. I'm on the other side of the lobby from Todd. I can't hear it, but it sounds electric. There's a lot of headphones. That's a good song right there. That is a fight.
It's a good song, and what's good about it is when Rampage walked out, he always had that look on his face where he's just like
snarling,
like he was about to sneeze the whole way out.
Yeah.
Like, this shit is pumping.
A good
it's
snarl.
incredible. Yeah.
I love a good snarl. I'm a
Who's
big
next?
fan of snarls.
All right, big
Foxy's
homie.
up.
Foxy's
I got
up.
you
Hold on,
here.
Foxy. By
Yeah.
the way, I did see you ask, are we trying to pump him up or put him go to bed? Because we did have that question, so I respect that you were paying attention.
Okay, good. I'm
Good.
glad we cleared that
But you
up.
did.
And this
I mean,
is
you
a
did forget.
classic. You guys better respect this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
One song only.
Great choice. Great choice.
Nothing but great memories of this song on a tour bus. When shit would just start getting live after a show, everybody's just getting shit canned, the whole bus just going wacko. Good work.
Song now. I was just bobbing my head holding this microphone and I visualized how it would look on the side. So I stopped.
Oh, no, man. Keep moving.
Yeah, that's a good song. It's an incredible song, Foxy. Good for you.
Incredible
Appreciate
track.
that.
By the way, this entire album does not get enough respect. Does not get enough respect.
Are people still buying songs?
It's my second favorite album.
Yeah, people
of all
are
time.
buying songs whenever they pay $13, $14 for Spotify.
Todd does. Schmitty still buys music.
Or iTunes, man. People are paying more now for music than they ever were in their life. The more people. I understand there are some people that are all in on music, but man, I ain't never one of those guys. But now I'll pay $14, $28 a month on music. I'm paying basically for Pandora and Spotify and Apple Music. Like I'm spending a lot of money on music, and it's just the accessibility is crazy. These musicians have to be making money these days. I don't know how they're not.
I thought they were getting jacked over the streaming.
That's what they're saying. I
They're
don't know.
getting paid.
They have to be.
They're getting paid.
They have to be. I'm paying so much fucking money for them to listen to them.
But it's less than 2 CDs worth.
From one person, though. From one person. But you imagine how many people pay for these streaming services. It has to be like, I would say 400%.
Well, Tidal had 30 million or some dumb shit.
That's what I'm saying. Than the people that would buy music. Like, I think this is such a broader group of humans buying things. It's like the mass selling as opposed to the individual, like, niche selling. And they have to be somebody has to be making money out there.
So I think the issue is you could easily rip it, and that took some time, but you got the
Napster.
song
Shout
for
out
free.
Justin Timberlake.
They made it so easy for such a cheaper price. Like you just pay for it. So I don't
and
think
you get every album as soon as it drops. Dude, Napster was big. LimeWire was a monster.
BearShare, don't forget BearShare.
Jay, what were you? You were ripping shit off stuff, weren't you?
LimeWire.
Jay was a fucking like an IT hacker, man. He was just getting it. Jay's big into music a long time. Long time.
I crashed my parents' computer because I was downloading porn on BearShare.
BearShare and LimeWire got dangerous there at the end.
Yeah.
You had to be careful. They would jack your shit.
I heard about 2 people got herpes from LimeWire.
Oh, Diggs, you fucking idiot. That is the most. I can't. I just see your dad. Anthony.
I forgot about BearShare.
Your dad just having a full moment with.
I can't say what he said, but.
Oh my God! Your dad coming down the steps talking to you in your basement, I bet, is probably what is my favorite visual. I just thought of. His dad is just Italian dad.
Like
I mean, this
5'6".
5'6" Italian dad has a Corvette. He's jacked.
Joe Pesci.
He wears a bandana. He's just a hilariously awesome person. I am a big fan, and thinking about him having to discipline you for that is just so awesome. Oh, I think we got to end the show.
We got Ty still got a track.
Okay,
and Nick.
Ty, I'm sorry. And Nick, for sure. Obviously, this is Nick's day. Nick, by the way, you crush it on Sirius a lot. You're put into a situation a lot. I mean, what is that?
I came down the other day, but we made it clear that was people who fucking picked the songs from. That was listeners with some shitty ass selections.
Oh, you guys had a little understanding about that?
Yeah, we had to talk about it.
Nick let you know, though.
No, he dogged some of the bangers, and I was like, those were literally 2 that were tweeted at me that Pat said those should definitely be
Which
on.
one?
I agree.
Which one?
Southern Hospitality and Clips Grinding.
Grinding for sure. I don't know about Southern Hospitality. I'm not sure that ever happened.
Oh, it's well documented online.
I'm more of a
people don't forget on the internet.
Cadillac funky music type of guy.
I think the grinding thing just took me back to the old day on the school desk.
Grinding.
When everybody was making that beat as soon as it came out.
Yep.
Everybody, you were on a wall, you were on a locker, you were on your cafeteria table, you were on your desk.
I remember in class, Mike.
And now I'm wearing that dude's shoes. Good for him. That guy's just making forever amounts of money.
For real?
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who could bring the park ranger hat fucking straight public to a party,
bro. And now Lewis is wearing it tomorrow night.
Lewis is wearing it today.
Lewis is wearing it tomorrow night.
Hey, Lewis, go put your fucking park ranger hat on. Do a lap. Make sure all the animals are okay.
Okay, what do we got next?
All right, so I went with an
This food
old
looks
school
so
track.
A throwback, he says.
Yeah,
What's up,
big
boys?
time.
He's
An
got
option.
some good boots on down there. Hey, sir, your cowboy boots are beautiful. Hey, no problem, bub. He's got the jeans tucked into the boots. Got the jeans tucked into the boots. I love that move. I wish I could do that move.
It's hard to hold it's hard to keep your piece concealed that way, though.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine being a cowboy boots wearer every day? Every day?
Click, click, click. Yeah, if I wore a fucking horse.
So bad.
I don't know how they're. I don't think they're comfortable.
You got to be a farmer or ride horseback in order
Tim
to rock
McAfee
those all
wears
day.
them every goddamn day. He was in Miami airport 4 hours early for his fucking flight in cowboy boots and an all denim outfit, bro. We got a text. Jay and I got a text from our mom that was like we're at the airport, just getting ready to head home. Miss you guys or whatever. And I call my mom. I'm like, you guys are at the airport? Yeah, absolutely. What time's the flight? She was like, 3.5 hours from now. I was like, why are you at the airport? Well, we were just ready to go home. I mean, your dad's got his cowboy boots on. We're sitting. We already packed. I mean, we already packed up our stuff, so we can't go outside. It's too hot. I mean, we're just in here. Your dad's ready to get home. And I think of my dad just wearing those cowboy boots, sitting at the gate, seat A1.
Here comes the underdog.
Right in front of it, just ready to fucking leave. And now a guy. We're wrapping up a show, and this is a great way because things are going to get wrapped up for you pretty quick tonight. From Philadelphia, an incredible man. But tomorrow he is the mortal enemy.
I'm not shaking your hand until after tomorrow,
buddy.
Hey,
I was shaking your hand, by the way.
Oh, what
He's
you're
a
trying
good
to
man,
do
but you're
over
the
here.
enemy right now. Is he Lewis, Light Switch Lou, who is still handling a mask problem with his face, is just yelling at Smitty for coming over here. Smitty, will you grab Nick's microphone there? Smitty, how are you feeling? How is the body? Are you feeling ready for tonight?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling even better after you guys just had a 6-hour-long podcast. It's exhausting.
Well, not only
how long are you guys over here for?
Hold on, Smitty. We also got 3 hours of serious today, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead and pile it on.
And tomorrow. Are you doing radio tomorrow, Sean?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's not doing it. How
Getting
about
them
that?
off, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's a boss's move, you know? He wanted to do it. He is too much, but I had to let
I'm
him
still
out.
blogging.
Here comes Light Switch.
We hate these people.
Here comes.
We hate these people.
Here comes Latex Mask Lou. All of a
Latex
sudden,
Lou.
Latex Lou in here. Hey, Latex Lou. Let him
He just
speak
said
for
his
himself.
fire packet.
Latex Lou.
He said his
You
boy
guys
Packard.
stop. Let me handle the mental game, okay? You just go to bed, take that Winnie. I'll handle this. We don't like these people until tomorrow.
Little advantage there on Light Switch.
Waving the mic. He's going to die if he's on Winnie, by the way. He's going to be in front of those people. And you know that gif of that cartoon character where his head's bobbling and his eyes are coming out? That's what Smitty's going to be like as soon as he gets in that ring tomorrow. His fucking head is just going to be going nuts, and then he's going to maybe have a heart attack. You put him on steroids, Lou. Hey, Latex Lou, that's a bad move. He walked away. What did you just say to him, Diggs?
That the Rappaport money never came in.
What's that dude that traded sides? What's that dude that did?
Benedict Arnold.
Yeah, that guy.
You see how friendly Diggs was? He just had a very private conversation away from the group right there.
Listen, I'm not fighting the guy.
Oh, wow.
Listen, we made this clear during the podcast, during the radio show, what's really going on over there.
Yeah, I think you were smelling it yesterday.
Oh,
or this
it
morning.
was stinking. It was stinking.
Listen, I'm rooting for Sean, but I'm also friends with that guy too. Like,
Hey, Nick, thanks. I really appreciate that fucking gesture, Nick.
oh, so you want me to be fake?
Nah, you could be
Nick
friends
ain't
with him
fake.
later,
Nick's
bro.
real
This
shit.
is business to take care of here.
All right. Whose song is next? Ty.
Ties up an old school track.
Dana, the producer of 24/7, which has been beautiful, has been working all night, collecting clips until the final hour, the 12th hour.
24/7's been looking great.
It is a beautiful film. Now, granted, we got a lot of footage that wasn't used, so we will make a
Hey,
video
that one where the blood came out of my nose, that
that would have been a good piece of video. I mean, we
That
got a
was
lot
bloody.
of good video that we've sent over there that we haven't seen.
Maybe toss
But
that in.
We do not. The 24/7 is put together in such a beautiful
Yeah,
fashion
that's a lot
that
of
they
footage.
don't need it.
Yeah.
So I understand it. I respect it. I appreciate it. I liked it a lot. We've been. I like these guys right here. Rough and Rowdy T-shirts, kicking ass.
They're handing out shirts.
Rough and Rowdy style. I need to wear that shirt for all of them. Now I got to wear your hoodie.
Yeah, come on.
But goddamn,
wear that one. Wear that one
shirt.
Monday. Wear that one on the drive
What
back.
they say, Rough and Rowdy kicking ass in style. Who's this? Nick is showing me. Oh boy, this is going to be tough for me to get out of. This is visual evidence that I okayed both Southern Hospitality by Ludacris and Grindin' by Clips. I mean, it's right there. I said agreed on both to a guy named Taylor Temple.
Yeah, found it.
I empowered Taylor Temple there by saying agreed on both there. I made him probably feel really good. It made Nick probably feel not so good because I just told this guy that his music selection was better than Nick, so this is a real situation. Grindin' for sure. I mean, that's a banger for sure. Southern Hospitality by Ludacris. I think I was so you see what happened, Nick? I read the first one because he goes, Grindin' by Clip should be added to the Friday Bangers list. One tweet.
Yep.
Then he adds on another tweet, like it's not the same tweet, it's a new tweet underneath.
A little button, add another tweet.
And it goes, also, Southern Hospitality by Ludacris is a straight banger, exclamation point, a lot of enthusiasm.
Mm-hmm.
I replied to said tweets and say agreed on both, strictly out of excitement, I think, for that first tweet. So this is on me for sure. But
You got a lot going on in your mind.
I feel like you can feel like I was like, oh, Yeah, because in my head, I told you, I went to the fucking locker, I went to the wall, I went to the cafeteria table. In my head, at that exact moment, as I read, and I'm like, oh, good fucking call, Taylor Temple. And I went with it and I missed. So that's on me, not on you.
Hey,
yeah, I mean, I'll take misses too, but I just want you to know.
But, I mean, it was just out of character. You're
Wasn't my
you're
miss.
nonstop dropping. I mean, you got like 3 levels of your game. You're always dropping bangers every single episode on Sirius and every Friday.
There's so many
and
bangers
I was just,
on
it was
Sirius,
out of, I
too.
mean, I had to bring it up. I mean, if you were me, you would have did it.
Billy backpedals. I like it over here.
I'm not backpedaling. I said I called you out on the fucking playlist.
I didn't backpedal at all. He doubled down.
Yeah, thank you.
By the way, Ari Shafir calling out Carlos Mencia. Yikes. That was within an hour and a half of each other.
Besides our crew, I feel like that'd be a fun crew to hang out with.
The Joe Rogan crew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ari Shafir is currently banned from Twitter because he told Bert Kreischer he was going to murder him and invade and murder his family.
And then he said it all the entire show today.
Yeah, and he said it 5 times, and Twitter banned him for that because he said it was threatening language. And he said, well, that's my friend. He's my fat friend, actually. And the guy, no, Twitter goes, nope, at Jack who's cleaning the place up. Fucking Jack. That guy sold out.
Guy. Is that Tom of Twitter?
Yeah, Jack is he's the new guy that took over, but
Was it Tom?
I understand Twitter has to make money, but he's sold out completely.
Yeah.
It's
By the way, Tom from MySpace, the smartest dude in social media history.
sold out. Now he just takes pictures everywhere.
Now he has a $20 million camera taking the best pictures I've ever seen in my life all over the planet.
Wait, he's still alive?
Yes,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
sold
follow
out
him.
for
Tom
like
from MySpace. Instagram?
What do you
How
follow
much shit
him
is
on?
Instagram.
Instagram. He takes photos. He sold out because it wasn't like $1 billion sale.
It was 350 mil or some
It
shit.
was
He like-
350 million, and nobody like talked about how awesome it was. It was like this dude just got 350
He
million.
was kind of the start of social media.
Yeah, hey.
that photo in the top 8 all
Same
the
one of
goddamn
all time.
time.
Like, what was
I don't mean to
before
change
him?
the subject. I'm looking over Pat's shoulder right now. Did you guys know they have head first luge?
Oh, yeah, it's Skeleton.
It's the best one. Yeah, there's a guy named Young
Son
Kim.
the other luge after that? That's way better.
I mean, the helmet's
What's
pointless,
way
right?
better? This,
yeah,
yeah.
way
This
better.
is the one
Pat
you want
said
to
the
do
other day.
too, because your hands are in front and you can see.
Hey,
How do they still have
did
the
you
one
hear
where
the
you sit on
Jamaica
your back?
bobsled coach got fired and now she's just holding the sled hostage?
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
How? Isn't this like the Cool Runnings thing they're talking about, right?
Yeah,
This is-
so the coach got fired by, I was reading it earlier, it was either by the association or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But she's saying she owns the bobsled, so she's holding it hostage.
This is awesome.
That's incredible.
Are you watching Skeleton for the first time, Sean?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, why are they wearing the helmet? Just put some goggles on. If you fucking crash, your neck is going to snap like a twig. The helmet is pointless as
I feel like
shit.
it's very hard to steer in Skeleton. Like, luge, you can steer with your feet and stuff.
No, I feel like this one's easier than the other one.
Yeah.
To be honest,
And faster, right? They go
well,
faster.
and you're seeing everything. So like you're seeing everything because you're face first. When you're laying down on your back, holding your head up, like
No
you got
way.
no
Yeah.
control.
And
Your
this-
shit's getting broken.
This one, you don't have to reveal your bulge the entire time, too.
Yeah, the whole camel toe thing situation. Guys got a lot of tucking going on up there. Aerodynamics, of course. Finkel is Einhorn.
Einhorn is Finkel.
All right, let's finish this up. Let's wrap this up. Who's got a banger?
I think we started with Ty.
Let's wrap this up, and then we got to read ad reads just straight as they write them. That is what they paid for. I hope whoever our ads are, you guys buy shit from them for sure, because we need to go to bed. We got a big fight. What's up, boys? How's it going, fellas? Oh, how much you got to lose?
Today?
Holy hell, today?
Cut 9
Hold
pounds
on,
today?
can you come over here for a second? I appreciate you, man. What's your name?
I'm Jacob. Jacob Mead.
Jacob, you got a lot of goddamn tattoos now. That you're a highly decorated body there.
My man's just fucking trap season around here.
Look, he's got traps now. He seems as if he. How much weight did you lose?
9 pounds today, man.
Can you talk into that microphone?
Yeah, I lost 9 pounds today, man.
How much are you supposed to weigh?
159.
Oh man, so you're 168.
Yeah.
And how did you go about losing the weight? You piss, shit, spit?
No, I ran like 15 miles.
Today?
Yeah, just now.
Bro, we haven't run 15
Whoa.
miles in years,
Yeah.
all of us combined. That's insane. We're just around here?
Up in the gym.
Hoodie on, everything like that. You lost
yeah,
9
sweatsuit,
pounds?
bags, everything.
Holy shit. What's your name?
Jacob Mead.
Well, do you know who you're fighting tomorrow?
Yeah, Justin Griffin.
What's your prediction? Do you know him at all? Do you know him at all?
Him at all.
I'm commentating, and I've done zero research. I think I'm excited for it. I cannot wait to watch everything that happens, your fight, everybody else's fight. What is your prediction for what happens tomorrow? You like you're a good fighter? You feel good about what's happening?
Yeah,
You look
knockout.
like you're a fucking
Knockout,
jack.
brother.
Huh?
Knockout.
Okay, cuzzo. I like that a lot. Is it going to be early? Or is it going to be like a kind of a little drawn out thing?
Fast as possible.
It's a Mike Tyson operation. You're
I
going
hope-
in there and knocking out and getting out. Okay, let's
For
go.
sure, brother.
And what's your name again?
Jacob Mead.
Jacob. Okay, Jacob.
Let's go, brother.
Let's go. Good luck out there, man. Congratulations.
I'll see you
on
in
making
Knockout
weight.
Lounge. Only dudes, when dudes knock out their opponent, we'll hang out in a little lounge area.
Bro, that guy has got a hell of a lot of tattoos on him.
Dude's
And
in shape, bro. The
He
other guy
ran
better be
15
fucking-
miles today. I couldn't run 15 miles if I had
dude,
to.
like-
They're like, lose 9 pounds. I'm like, I can't,
And that
dog.
dude doesn't have weight to lose. Like, if you look at him, he does not have weight to lose.
How do you lose 9? He ran 15 miles today.
And then you have to fight tomorrow?
And he's got to fight tomorrow.
This dude almost ran to Pittsburgh.
It's all biz here.
All business Peaches walk by with a brand new haircut. You guys are gonna love it. All right, Ty Schmidt, what's your song? Let's get to it. That was distracting, though. I mean, what was I supposed to do? A guy walked in here
What are
without
you
a
gonna
shirt on. Nick got yelled at for asking for a plastic cup. This guy just walked in without a shirt on. I'm excited to see the whole situation. Jacob tomorrow, I think he's going to win for sure. They got a camera crew with him, too, so I guess we're filming some stuff with him. I assume that's a Barstool camera? Is it? Anybody know?
I don't think so.
Hey, boss, are you filming your own documentary? With us? When I say I haven't paid attention to shit, I mean, I don't. So you have a mini-series going on right now? Where at? On our website? Right now? Okay, let's watch that.
He's got ADD, not as bad as me, but pretty bad, so we don't.
Oh, shit. So, like, you running was probably a major storyline of that, huh? Yeah, it got it off. Okay. Go ahead and see the behind-the-scenes footage. Okay, I should have known that, Dave. I didn't know you were doing a mini-series on this guy.
24/7. Pretty good story.
He just ran 15
Do you know he just lost 9
fucking
pounds
miles
today?
What's that?
He lost
just
9
lost
pounds
9
today.
pounds. He ran 15 miles around Morgantown.
Yeah, he's been. Yeah, we got him on the website. It's 24/7. Jacob Mead.
Have you been watching?
Of course, I've been watching.
Man, I just want to let you know that I did not know we had a whole special going on about this guy. He walked in here without a shirt on.
The rough and rowdy business model can't just be our own guys beating the shit out of each other 24/7. So we got to find other guys who are pretty interesting.
Oh, so that's your brain.
interesting.
That's your brain working. You got
he's
big
a
brain
good
moves.
story. It's like a real story. It's not like a real. It's not typical Barstool. It's not like funny, but it's
Man, I'm
it's
an asshole.
captivating.
So what happened?
It would be something that you see more on like HBO. Like, to be honest.
Hey, Jacob, let's go. Let's go. I'm pulling hard for you tomorrow.
Yeah, he fought in the last one.
How'd you do? Did you win last one?
I got a knockout. I got a real good.
I just want to let you guys know. He put his hand up like he didn't know the answer, and then just dropped an "I got a knockout." I mean, that's.
Well, I'm like trying to recover right now, man. But yeah.
Oh, sorry, 15 miles.
I got a knockout in the first round within like 20 seconds or so. The next night I came back, guy ran from me the entire time. It was a shit show, and they gave him the decision. But it's a long time. But I am a former champion. I won in Welch in 2017, and then runner-up the prior. So I'm looking to win this one. I've worked my ass off. So
hey, let's go.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Real deal.
Rough and Rowdy's putting
the stories on. I think we posted 2 of them. So
three.
The third has been posted.
Hey, you know this is like this company here that's filming it. It's from you're from West Virginia, I assume. No,
No,
where are you
he's
from?
with us.
Yeah. Okay, but you're filming. You're getting shots. You're filming all this shit. So him just running 15 miles.
They got every
Correct.
bit of my weight cut for
Yeah.
episode 4.
For episode 4.
It'll come out after the tournament.
Have
really
you
good.
enjoyed the first 3 episodes about yourself?
Oh, for sure, man.
They've been really good. Really
It's
good.
been as real as it could be. So I've enjoyed every bit of it.
So you've watched and been like, yeah, because I bet you had a little bit of hesitancy to have somebody. No, you did not.
No.
Okay, good.
It's like I said, it's real shit.
Check
He's
it
been through
out.
some
It's-
real
there's
shit.
a-
It's intense.
Everything's been 100%. Everybody's been honest. It's been
Really? So I cannot wait to watch
this.
this. I'm happy we're plugging this. This is on
very good.
BarstoolSports.com.
Little website,
Just
barstoolsports.com.
search my name. Just search my name.
Is that
on
some
that.
sort of blog site? What is that?
Yeah.
That's a blog site.
No,
People
it's
write
really good.
blogs on there.
Really good.
They're also have an incredible podcast network, top 10 in the world. People need to remember that. Or 50. 10? 10. Top
Yeah,
10.
we'll go 10.
Your top 10 publisher,
We'll go
podcast
10.
publisher on Earth.
Yeah.
I think that deserves a lot. I think we should do. I think that's something that's incredible too.
Jacob Mead, watch it. The 24/7. He's fighting tomorrow, and hopefully wins another jacket. It's good shit. You'll like it. It's very good.
Okay, watch that before the fight. When's he going to fight? Early or late? Is it early?
I don't know the exact
I assume
number.
probably midway through or something.
Yeah,
you
he's
know?
probably if Chef and Smitty are fighting probably around 10:30. I bet he fights around 10 would be my guess, something like that. I haven't seen the exact lineup though.
I have no idea what is going to happen in Jacob's fight. I assume he's going to win if he has the ability to run 15 miles in one fucking day to lose 9 pounds. But I do know, Jacob, you should stick around after your knockout because a guy that's sitting in your presence is going to knock out a guy from Philadelphia in the main event. Jacob Mead, I cannot wait to watch you, your documentary. I can't wait to watch it tomorrow. Thanks for letting us share your story on
Oh, yeah,
Barstool,
man.
by the way.
It's been awesome, man. It's been awesome.
I should have paid attention.
Check
more.
it out, man.
This is something I should have known. Okay, thank you, Jake. Appreciate you. Good luck, man.
Thanks,
Yep,
man.
you too. I mean, I should have known that, huh? Somebody should have told me about that. Somebody should have told me about that. Hey, that's literally Happy
Yo, if
Gilmore
you
and his
think
caddy.
we
right
know,
there. That's Happy Gilmore and his caddy. Like, somebody should have let me know.
if you think we know,
Somebody should have told me. Do we not think this is something that is a heads-up situation?
Yeah,
who do you think of us was supposed to know that?
Zito, for sure.
They didn't even tell you there was a weigh-in. What makes you think they're going to warn you about a documentary they've
That
been
is
working
true.
on?
I did not know there was a weigh-in. But, man, somebody should have gave me a heads-up. Zito, that's
that
on.
dude's in shape. Smitty's just skinny.
Yeah, but I'm just saying
That dude's
that's
a
on.
fucking monster.
Before we get on to Jacob Mead definitely winning, that is 100% on Zito. Zito
Come on, Zito.
Zito, you're the guy who's supposed to tell me that for sure.
You're in charge of.
I apologize.
But what I'm saying is, like, in the situation, I think you know me enough now to know that I definitely don't know that. And I feel like you're the right guy to do that.
Yeah, I was definitely the caddy from Happy
Do you know how many fighters, or is it just him, or is there multiple fighters that have documentaries on them?
They switch up. It's mainly he's like the main character.
So what's his story?
Dave
Don't
just said
tell
there's
me
like 3
now.
of
We
them.
should watch a documentary. Dave's coming back for sure. Hold on. So I'm yelling at Zito right now for not telling me about this to watch
What's his
this.
story?
Like, so
Oh, it's like heartbreaking. I think there's like family problems, like suicide. It's like heavy,
yeah,
deep.
this
deep,
is definitely
deep
something
stuff.
Zito should have told me about for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
so
like his original thing when we met him, he was one of the few, which I'm glad we're covering him in this way because it's all sides. That's Rough and Rowdy. It is like real fucking stories, and then there's some that's funny, some that's serious. But he was mad in the beginning. He's like, "You guys are just here to make fun of fucking people." Like, no, we're not. And then he's like, "Well, cover me and my story," and we did. So we have the camera crew with him like 24/7, and I mean, this is real deal shit for him. So it's intense. It's much more.
all right,
It's
quick,
unbarstool like
rapid fire.
Yeah.
Does he live in a trailer?
close.
Have you ever seen Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia?
Yes, parts
Is it
of it.
similar to that story, or is it a whole
I
nother
don't know
story?
enough about that. Like, I don't know enough about that. I've seen like bits and pieces of it, but I'm not.
I can't wait to watch it. I'm very excited to watch it.
It's very it's Barstool, but unbarstool, because there's nothing funny about it at all.
So it's like a good piece of work.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
good
something
for you,
that
man.
you wouldn't like expect to see with us.
Hey, by the way, good for you
yeah,
because I
fucking
think
I'll
you.
take all the credit for that.
Well, you had to okay it for sure.
Yeah.
But the Barstool thing you did on the boat, like that was well done in a hilarious fashion, if that makes sense. Like
What
this
boat?
the Minnetonka boat party.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like your little 30 for the Barstool 30 for 30 things.
Yeah.
Like those are well done, but about joke situations.
Right. This is no joke situation.
Yeah, so I assume that if you can do it about joke situations.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. It's really good. It's really good.
Good for
We'll
you.
be pulling for it tomorrow.
Hey, here's all business Pete with a fresh fucking GQ haircut, cuz.
He looks like he's mad at his stepdad.
Hey, you do look like straight out of that. What was that band? What was that PFT commenter band? They did that video that I can't remember. No presents at Christmas or whatever. What was that band? Weren't you in that band, Pete? Pete, you know that music video that Roan and PFT did? Two Christmases. Yeah, were you in that? But this would have been the haircut, right? If you would have been in that. Oh, okay. Okay, for those of you that have seen that video, that's what Pete looks like right now. That's a very, very look like he
Those
has.
pizza and wings look amazing.
Right to our left.
Ty, if you don't play that song, we may never get out of here.
Yeah, hit that. All right.
No, don't. There's really good shit happening here. Everybody can eat shit. This is where we make all of our money, so everybody can eat a lot of shits. Yeah, exactly. Good work over there, Diggs. All right, let's roll.
Yeah, he's about to go over there and chill with Smitty.
Yeah.
He said he was fighting someone. I think Casino, the fighter we talked about from before, is fighting that guy because
Dickie.
Explain this. Didn't he not describe the guy he's fighting has a bunch of tattoos? Did I hear that right?
Hey, listen, did you not watch Rough and Rowdy 1?
I bet you there's a lot of people
There
here with
is
a bunch
so
of
many.
tattoos.
They're like the same, but if he is fighting him, Casino's fighting that guy.
There are so many homemade tattoos, okay, in this fighting thing tomorrow, that description could be of a lot of people.
It's true. They're kind
But
of
if
the
he's
same.
fighting this guy,
He's over.
I feel bad for frat boy Dickie, man.
Yeah, he's done.
This guy's been. Oh, there's no way he's gonna lose. He's been training because the camera's been on him. So like, you're not gonna not train. When
Dude
the
ran
camera,
15 miles.
today.
The other guy's fucked.
Not in his whole life. Dickie might have run 15 miles in his whole life.
15 miles? I don't even like to drive 15 miles.
No
That's a
way.
long, I'm like, come on.
No way. That's a trip.
If it was a booty call situation, and then she said I'm 15 miles away, I'm like, I'm gonna just go ahead and just rub one out and call it a Wednesday. I wouldn't drive 15 miles.
Just jerk off, bro.
Yeah, that would be it.
15 miles is your cutoff, or is it 10?
Oh no, you have to live in my building at this point. If you don't live in my building, that's a wrap. I'm lazy.
Hey team, how's it going?
Good, Pat.
When was the last time you thought, I wish that the things that I'm wearing the longest in the day, my underwear, would completely change the way my life is going? Do you think that all the time, like everybody else?
I did
Pretty
before
much.
a certain
Every
company.
day.
Well, the good news is there's a company that's here to suck your dream's dick of having a perfectly form-fitting, sweat-whisking pair of underwear that moves with you, not against you. And those people also invented the incredible, game-changing at a urinal, game-changing at a public bathroom, maybe even at home, a fly on the underwear that goes sideways instead of up and down.
Wow.
Who
Sideways.
knew? Millions of years of underwear use, no one thought of it.
Sideways. You're walking around with them old ones, and it's just like you hit one left stick, and then you hit the right joystick. You're out of the hole in the boxers.
We beat
You
China
just
on
go
that even.
bang,
I used to
bang.
think Chinese holes in the underwear were sideways. They're not. We were the first.
Yikes. A guy named Tommy John. A guy named Tommy John was the first.
Tommy John.
Tommy John is committed to providing mind-blowing comfort, not just in their underwear, but in all of their incredible apparel. Unparalleled comfort. Tommy John's innovative designs and patented fabrics ensure that your underwear will never ride up, the waistband will never roll down, and you'll never, and I mean never, get a wedgie. Wow. Best pair guaranteed. If you don't love it on you, it's on them. Tommy John re-engineered underwear so you never have to adjust. No more distractions, picking wedgies in public, awkward, or rearranging the goods. They stay completely nestled at all times. Listen, I've tried all kinds of underwear for these goddamn quads. From everything from soft to hard to long to short, there's only one company that gives me the true perfect fit. And Tommy John is simply the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Without question. They've got an entire line of comfortable clothing at Tommy John. It includes undershirts that stay tucked, socks that never fall down, and just wait till you check out their t-shirts, Sean.
I can't wait, Pat.
Imagine soft, smooth, luxurious fabric that never shrinks or stretches out. That's precisely what you get at Tommy John Second Skin Tee. Plus, all Tommy John underwear is backed by their best pair you'll ever wear. It's free guarantee, so you've got nothing to lose. Hurry to TommyJohn.com/America and get 20% off your first order. That's TommyJohn.com/America for 20% off. TommyJohn.com/America. TommyJohn.com/America. That's what we're going to do it for, America. Buy Rough and Rowdy. It's going to be awesome. We've talked to everybody that's in it, everybody that's a part of it, the minds behind it. There's incredible stories that are coming to the end. Sean and Smitty's feud is just finally going to pop off in a beautiful fashion. Get Rough and Rowdy, roughandrowdy.com. It's beautiful. And that's all we got. This has been Friday. Have a great day.